All right, wrestling fans, you see that I have a big stack of mail here, and I'm gonna open it up for you, let you see what's inside. I've got a couple cool things in here I got online. I like to find figures and stuff in the wild, but some of this stuff I just couldn't pass up. Some pretty cool things that I found on Whatnot and from another shop on TikTok, another TikTok shop. So, stay tuned. I'll show you what I got here. Let's get to ripping this stuff open. I've got a couple cards here. I ordered some singles on Whatnot just to have some cool stuff in the collection. I'm gonna open this up, show you what's inside. All right, I am pretty excited for these. A little protection here in this little cool Ziploc bag. Haven't seen one of those since maybe I was doing some more nefarious things, but get these out of here. I was stoked to see these. Just picked up a couple singles for the collection. They were nice enough to throw it in top loaders for me. That's cool. You can see I got some pretty cool Mankind cards here. I got these for cheap. I'm looking for that SummerSlam Mankind Elite figure that just came out. So if I can find that, put a little nice display with all these together on it. I really like this cool Topps Finest. I know it says common on there, but who cares? This thing is pretty cool. Couple Mankind cards. They'll go with the Mankind figures that I eventually get. I don't think I have any right now. I'd love to find one out there. And I'm really looking at that, like I said, SummerSlam Elite Mankind that just released. All right, let's get on to the next package. All right, both these next items are from Pro Wrestling Tees. I got them from their Whatnot streams that are super fun. This isn't an ad. I just like to participate in that kind of stuff. You often get stuff for really cheap, pretty cool items. These next three things actually, I got for really cheap. So I'm so happy that I got to pick these up. If this is what I think that this is, this thing is so cool. I can't believe I got this for like, check this out. This is so cool. Foam hand. Look at that. That's so cool. And honestly, I forgot I got this one, but check this out. Ric Flair plush. Let's get this thing out of the bag. Tried to open it from the wrong end. This thing is so cool. Look at that. Woo! A very cool Ric Flair plush. I think I got both of these things for like $6. Plus shipping, but you know, this is awesome. I don't have a ton of Ric Flair stuff, so I was pretty happy to pick this up. All right, let's open the next package, which has two things in it still, both from Pro Wrestling Tees also. All right, this one sort of counts as a pair, but I did pick them up separately, and I'm glad I didn't like leave the stream or anything, because they weren't exactly back to back, but I did wait around long enough to where I was able to get a couple things related to one another. That one without the other would kind of be a bummer. Let's pull these out of here. Big reveal. Here it comes. Boom. 2 Nasty Boys signed photos. So cool, man. I loved the Nasty Boys growing up. And I am so stoked to frame these, put them up on the wall next to each other. Look at that. Big shout out, Pro Wrestling Tees. Again, not an ad. Just having fun in their Whatnot streams. Picking up a couple autographed prints. Look at that. Nasty Boys. So cool. Alright. This last one is gonna be a great figure. And we're just gonna rip it open right here in the same video. So I'm excited to open the package and get the toy open. Check these out one more time. So cool. All right, let's move on to the next package. This next one's from J&J Figures. I picked it up on a Friday drop. It was really cheap. The box isn't in great shape, which is awesome because, you know, we want to rip it open anyway. So I'm going to slice into this, and I am so stoked to have this represented in my collection. This is just a blast of nostalgia for me. I'm gonna throw the box away. Check this out. SummerSlam Basic Undertaker. This thing rules. I am so stoked. I got this for such a good deal. J&J Figures is an awesome shop. Again, not an ad, but this thing is cool. You can see the box is in rough shape. So I'm just gonna rip this thing open, and I really am stoked to have this. And I know I really shouldn't do it, but I really, really want to. So we're just gonna tear into it. And I know some people might get mad, but hey, I love loose figures. And this thing, the box is already cooked. So let's just enjoy it and get Undertaker out of this blister. Oh my gosh. 2014 this is from. Wow. The articulation feels great. Wow. I actually like the boots and the gloves. They're not just painted on. Pretty great head scan. I mean, this is iconic Undertaker right here. I am so happy to have this represented in my collection. And, you know, without people watching and following along, even though it's not a ton of you, I appreciate all of you. Really, I promise. I look forward to doing this stuff every single time. And you know, I want to thank you for joining on another unboxing with Super Meanie, the professional wrestling fan. Like, follow, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what you've ripped open lately. And most importantly, keep on watching for more professional wrestling content. We say it in every video on this channel. World peace.